Shout out all my gang. We're back for another video.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm the most shittest YouTuber or whatever. I don't class myself as a YouTuber, but...
Okay, she didn't class herself as a YouTuber, she makes YouTube videos. So we're back with another one on her channel this time. I'll give you the phone, you can go through it.
Basically,
watch out for my
I've been watching loads of videos. What they do is they ask assumptions of what people think of them on Instagram and Snapchat. And I really like watching them because I'm really nosy and I like to know like what's going on in people's lives. So I was like, I should do it as well because it's quite interesting.
We're making this video for you. It's not the longest video in the whole entire world.
Because my battery's low, so we're going to try and speed it up.
Should be seahorse. That's all a new joke, yeah. Listen, I've had a lot of people on Amna's channel and from Amna's Instagram, my Instagram, messaging me a lot of stuff. A lot of positive stuff and negative stuff. Not bothered about the negative, but the positive stuff mainly. I love you all for the support, and I've got loads more stuff coming. I've got big stuff coming. And
the assumptions, I screenshotted mostly the negatives, not negative, but like the juicy ones, so we could answer them. But I got a lot of like
juice.
Such nice.
So juicy.
Okay, so social media makes married life harder for you both.
Yeah.
Social media.
It does.
Social media, I feel like it's a blessing.
You speak first. I'll speak after.
Yeah, because women are both men. So
is that why women have men in women?
Yeah, I feel like it's a blessing and a curse because you get so many opportunities and you get to meet so many nice people, you get to speak to so many nice people, and it's a curse because I feel like if we were more private about our lives then it would be better, but because we're so public about, well, he's more public than I am, but because we are quite public, it makes it easier for people to assume what's going on in our lives when they don't really know anything.
That's the point of assumptions, isn't it? Let's put it as this: people message me, and I know people message her like, Fizan's liking so-and-so's pictures of girls' pictures, or Amna's liking the guys' pictures. Like, Amna has guys on Instagram, I have girls on Instagram.
Yeah, but all the guys that I follow, he knows about, and if he ever was to ask me who's this guy, I could tell him straight up. I work with him.
Vice versa. Plus, like, I've got women at my work who I follow. I've got people who spot me since day one who know her. Like, say, for example, Gavel knows you. Anika knows you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women that know her and I follow. So the only reason... This is it, right? I'll only like a woman's photo if I know her. Or second, something sick about the selfie.
Alright, you're going off on a tangent.
No. If there's a sick view, or maybe there's another guy involved, for example, or her outfit's sick. Like, if I like a girl's picture with a sick outfit, I'll send it out and I'll be like, cop it.
Cop it. It's a bit far-fetched, but he hurts you. He seems a little aggressive. I feel like we're both... It depends in situations.
Wait, so we're going on our private life now?
Well, we have to answer the assumptions. Right. So, we are quite aggressive only when we get into arguments. Straight up.
The majority of the arguments are her fault?
No, they're not. They're not.
Right, so... Do you want to go first or shall I go first?
No, go on. You can go
first. Behind cameras, you guys don't see half of it, right? So...
Even though we're just as real as we are, we don't be fake in front of the camera. Sorry, go on.
You get me? We are aggressive. Like, for example, if stuff kicks off, she's heated, I'm heated, and then when it gets together, it's just off the rig scale, basically. Like, majority of the times, it'll be me. I'll go out the house. I'll go for a drive. I'll walk out. I'll go with the boys. I can't let her walk out, so I have to walk out. And if I walk out, it's gonna make situations better. But this is what annoys me about women, yeah? So when they're mad, they don't want you next to them. But then when you're not next to them, they complain. But then when you leave the house, you know, it's like, oh, you're leaving me, you never, blah, blah, blah. Men are always going to be stuck in the middle because we don't know what to do with the women. You can't make your minds up.
You never plan to marry young. No. If you ask any of my friends, they always thought Amna's going to be probably the last to get married. But when God wants it to happen, it happens.
I, on the other hand, I was like, for 4 years that me and Amna went college, no, a year that we went college and 4 years after that we knew each other, I was like, listen, I'll marry now. And he was like, we used to listen to Zach Knight back in the day, yeah? Shout out to Melee and Zach Knight and Naman. We used to sit there and listen to Zach Knight get depressed. And I was like, I'm going to marry her. And there's times like, I thought, you know what, it's not going to work, it's going to fail. But alhamdulillah, we got somewhere. obviously, because I did all
We're
the
still
hard
on
work.
the journey.
We're here. You're married to me. Look at the ring on my finger.
Yeah, but we're still on the journey.
On the other hand, like I was like, oh, you know what? I probably won't get married till ages. If I didn't get married to you, shall I be truthfully honest?
Yeah.
If I didn't get married to her, I'd probably be going around. This was my mentality back until I fell in love with her. I'd probably go mess about with loads of women and never regret it. That's what I'd be. I'd be one of them guys that you call. What do you call them? Like,
Everyone knows what we
you know
mean.
what we're on about. Like one of them idiot guys that could just go and mess about. And now I've married her. It's like, it's a good thing because I'm not saying I'm under the thumb, but then I'm pinned down because it's like that's my wife. Like I can't. Seeing her get.
We've answered 3. Can we like hurry up?
Oh, man. Seeing her get upset annoys me. So I feel like punching her face in.
You and your mother-in-law don't get on. No. I actually love my mother-in-law.
There's 2, right? Obviously, a guy won't say this, but from a third person's perspective, where I've seen it, it's either the mother-in-law is a bitch or the daughter was a bitch in the family. That's
Yeah.
what they call them. They're bitch about each other, right? But alhamdulillah, this is the first time I've seen this, right? I might have seen it on other occasions, but my mum really gets along with Amna probably more than she gets along with me. Obviously, she has a lot more love for me,
Yeah,
Then
definitely.
Amna. but they
But
get along very well. Like, very, very well.
you just fake your relationship online, but actually you're not chill with each other.
Right, so, do you want me to go for this one or do you want to go for
Yeah, I
this one?
don't even know how to answer this one.
Like I said, you don't see what's behind closed doors. You do not. Like, check this, right? I barely get to spend time with Amna. She's my wife. She's in my house. You know, I barely get to spend time with her. I'll tell you why. So I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. She gets Saturday, Sunday off. I get Wednesday and Sunday off. But I'm that bored on a Wednesday. You can ask my manager, he's watching this. And if he's watching this and his daughter is, shout out Hannah. I'll come to your birthday party, 13th of July. See, I remember the date. I'm a smart guy. So, Wednesdays, I get that bored at home. I just probably go to work. Like, tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm that bored. I've got nothing to do. I'm going to go to Wales.
And I just never understand. I'm like, why are you at work? It's your day off. When I have a day off, because he works Saturdays and I have Saturdays off, I just clean the house and I clean my room and I get like the errands done at home that I've not been able to do Monday to Friday.
It's like, so what I do is I'd probably just go to work. Like tomorrow I'm off Wales, like I said. Sunday is my day with Amna, 100%.
Yeah.
On odd occasions, very rarely, like say for example, Ismail's like, oh, we'll go for a team meal. If I'm not out with Amna already, or I'm just at home, I'll say, me and I'm off out with the boys. Like, I'll go. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But me and the boys soon link up. I need to stop talking with my hands because it's getting annoying.
You argue a lot. True. The last argument we had was on Sunday and it ended up with
You know whose fault that is? Ussi, Umar, and
No, no,
Reese.
no, no, no.
No,
No, no, no.
Reese. I'm gonna tell you honest truth, yeah. You don't understand this woman. She's psycho, right? You go put on. This is what the boys do. They're like, oh, they turn around to her and they go, Ismail and Amana, worse for this, worse. They'll go up to her and they're like, oh, ask him about this girl. A random name, ask him about this girl. She sits in the car. She's like, I'm like, why are you pulling her face? She's like, oh, so who's this? I'm like, boys, you don't understand. Like, it's hard. It's what it is. She is something else. Let's just put it as that. Looking thick, you know.
you both barely ever have actual messy arguments.
Barely have messy arguments.
Listen, this is why I was gonna say, right? People say, oh, you should prank each other, you should prank each other. If people saw one of our pranks, like if people saw how we argue with each other, someone would call the police and say that someone needs to go to their house because this is not normal. It's not that bad where we've never physically hit each other. It never get to that. No, we've never physically hit each other, but it gets to a point where we're like in each other's faces and
And she's all in my face. And the worst thing is, when it's two people at each other's face, there's a problem. Like, it needs to be separated. I'm not going to tell you the whole argument, but I had an argument with Amna, and I had Malin screaming in my face, and I had the mom pick me up and move me. The guy is
my
like,
mother-in-law was grabbing me.
pick me up and move me. Like, this guy is, I don't even think he had that much strength. She come out the shower. She come out the shower the other day and I go to her, why are you going so pale for? You alright? You alright? She started breathing heavy. I go, oh, you alright, man? What's wrong with you? And I started holding her. And she, all of a second she went like, she didn't pass out. She started overreacting. She actually thought she was going to pass out.
There's a psychological term for it, right? But I forgot it right now.
AIDS.
No, you idiot. But you know when someone makes you feel like it's kind of like the placebo effect, where you feel like something's happening because someone's telling you it's supposed to be happening. So it was like, oh, you're pale. What's wrong? So I was just like, so I kind of just like fell, and I was like, am I okay? But then I was like,
excuse me, brother, are you a scientist, man?
listen,
Oh,
just 'cause
it's the placenta effect.
placenta. What's the placenta?
My dad told me about. I know what placenta is. My dad told me about it. It's a cat. So when a cat has babies, it throws up his placenta.
Anyway,
Placenta isn't a woman, in it.
yeah.
Fazan shouldn't be disrespecting you like that. He's just breaking your marriage. I disrespect Armin to the max, but not in a disrespectful way. Like I will put ugly Mangator up and be like, that's Armin's cousin. That's the disrespect I will.
He'll disrespect me in like a jokey way.
Armin's feet are like that.
But I have to say, he will never let. If people are joking with me and it's fine, like if they're his friends or they're my friends or if it's family, then that's fine. But if it's someone that's not on that level with him or me and they try and like joke with me or they try and disrespect me, no.
Like,
it's not gonna
it's not just me, and I've realised this, it's Naman and Ismail a lot as well. There's been times that somebody's tried dissing you out in front of them or disrespecting you in front of them and they've stood. I'm not going to tell you who it was, I'm not going to name names, but someone was disrespecting and them two stood up, and I couldn't believe they stood up. Like, I was shocked.
You got caught going out a lot, so you so you got caught going out a lot, so your parents forced you to get married.
If this is forced marriage, I'm happy. I wish this was forced marriage. That's
Why?
how bad I wanted to marry this woman. She was running away from me, man. She was like, nah, independent woman, you know what I mean? If this was forced marriage, I'd be happy. This is a hard work and dedication. This is what people call me lucky. I'm not lucky. I worked hard for this. Brother, all them nights me and the boys know. We're grinding, man. He rapes you.
We're not putting that in.
Put that in, man. He rapes you.
No, I'm not
So,
putting
now
that
put that in, man. So, according to this woman, I rape you.
in. Well, we're Islamically married, so it's not rape. Well, no. Actually, by law, I don't know who told me this, but by law, even in like a marriage, if the wife was to be like, no, she wasn't to give her consent, then that's still rape. If, no one knew that, now you know. Your love is just for your socials. We make videos.
I'll delete my socials right now.
We make videos every couple of months. Do you think we don't love each other in that time?
Obviously, nap time.
Nap time. Any
He's super confident at times. You can be insecure, which leads to clash.
and
Which leads to be a clash. I'm super confident because I don't care. I'm ugly. I admit it. Cause I got a big nose and big ears, yeah. And sometimes I sound like I'm slurring half of the time. There's days I look at myself like I'm ugly, but then the next day I wake up like, damn. But it's all.
Everyone has days like that. I feel like
It's Naman's trim.
sometimes it's not our confidence that leads us to be insecure. It's just, I don't know if you ever feel this way, but sometimes you can just, like, women think a lot, and like if he was to do something and I'd be like, what the hell, then that'd make me like a bit insecure. But I just ask him straight up.
Yeah, and if I lie, I'll get caught. I'll get slapped up, man.
That everyone gets the wrong perception of how Fazan actually treats you. Yeah, you guys don't see like all the nice things he does for me.
Where's all the Disney teddy bears?
I
Put
know,
them on
like,
display. See this necklace on the neck? I don't know if you guys can see, it's from Pandora, right? If you're from Pandora and you shop at Pandora, you know the price of it. Back then, for me, it was expensive. I went and I bought this. I put money together and I bought it. And Ismail went with me. Yeah, Ismail went with me. And I bought this for you. I may remember when we Skyped that interview. So, I got this necklace for her, and she's had it ever since. And then I couldn't afford the full set. And
why did you get me it? Was it just you wanted to, or it wasn't my birthday?
I seen it, and I was like,
anything else.
I seen the necklace. Basically, with Armin, it's like not much stuff suits her. It's the simple stuff. So I seen that, I was like, that's very simple, but it's very nice. So I want this, like I want to buy it her. So obviously, got my money together, I bought it her. Then I got you the earrings,
Yeah, you got me the earrings.
but I could never get her the ring simply because of the fact that her ring size is too small. Otherwise, she would have had the full set. But I'm not trying to show off and say like I buy this, I buy that, but I love her a lot. You guys don't see it. Fizan always annoys you, but you just ignore him.
Yeah, he annoys me 24/7, but I feel like
You annoy me, man.
no, I don't.
She annoys me, yeah. She's got this dressing table. I'm not gonna bait her a dressing table because obviously I'm gonna bought it. I don't want people to copy her. What do you call it? Vanity Femme. That's the name in it. That makeup page. I've seen this one on my explore page. Wait, so let me look at. There's Vanity.
Keep going.
Some crap like that. I'm gonna get bulking at the end of this, but shout out Vanity Femme.
No, shout out Vanity Femme. You are a very pretty girl.
Right, it's a girl. It's not a makeup page. I got set up, man. Anyways, the annoying thing about her is, right, she has a dressing table and her lights and her 2 lights on the side, yeah, which are 5 bulbs a piece, and that takes up more electricity than this house. Isan has 2 PlayStation 4s in this house, and that if you turn them both on, they don't even suck as much electricity as these. And I tell her to turn this light on because it's better and it's more efficient. But no, you move it like you pay the electric in this house, man.
I do pay the electric sometimes.
She probably pays it more than me, actually.
No, I don't.
Yeah, no?
No.
Your stories go from so hype to... There's no problem. It just goes, turn the lights on, yeah. And I've got the lights on, I've got this lights on, I've got these lights on, I've got the straightener, I've got the high-end. And then Mum was like, turn the lights on. I was like... Your stories have got like ending to them, man. Your stories have got ending.
I feel like I'm like that as a person. I'm just like very
dull.
Yeah, I am.
Nah, you brighten up my day, man. So in the morning, half the time if I'm late to work, shout out all my work lot, except from certain people, I'm not gonna explain that information. But I put my alarm on for 8 in the morning, yeah? Obviously today I realised that we start work at 8:30 and not 9. So I put my alarm on for 8 in the morning and it's a half an hour snooze, so basically what'll happen is it'll go off and then what I'll do is I'll put my alarm on snooze, put it under my pillow, and then I'll turn over and hug Amna. It's weird. I turn to the big spoon.
Oh, I didn't even sort the bed out from behind.
Oh, that's mine. So I turn over and hug her. My snooze goes off again, then I turn around and she hugs me. So she's the big spoon out here. So I turn to the small spoon, she turns to the big spoon. Then, you know like girls sleep, right? I've seen these memes all over the place. Like they'll hug you and then they put the leg over you. That's what she does on the last 10 minutes. And then I wake up. And then it's 5 minutes. My story's going nowhere. It's like I'm just... Go on.
What was that even about?
I don't know what I was talking about. What was I talking about? What was the question?
This is what I say, you go off on a tangent.
Alright, go on.
What were you talking about?
It's gone on my head, you know me.
You married early because you were preggers? No.
We've been married for...
9...
I don't know how
9 months.
long.
9 months.
June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 9 months. You're right, correct.
Yeah.
For 9 months. Where's the baby?
Spends too much time with the boys instead of you, which you don't like. No, I feel like if the boys have made plans, if he's already made plans with me, then if he'll say, oh, are we still going? And I'm like, yeah, he'll never say to me, oh, can we cancel because I need to go here.
Unless it's an emergency.
Unless it's
obviously, beef man, I back it.
No, if it's an emergency, then I'm just like, alright, fine, go. But if he's already made plans with me, then he will never cancel on me. He'll never ever cancel on me. But if we haven't got plans and he's like, oh, what are we doing? I'm just like, I don't know, I just want to stay home. Then he'll be like, alright, well, I'll go eat with the boys. And he'll always say, if you don't mind. And I'm always like, no, go. So no,
obviously,
he doesn't.
I've realised one thing.
And he works like so many hours. He doesn't even have time to spend with me, like, let alone the boys. You don't like the beef he has with Coombs and Tara. Okay, I'm just gonna put this straight because I've been getting so many DMs talking about your husband needs to chill, like you need to tell him. My social media, whatever I do, my makeup, skincare, whatever I do, the posts that I make, he doesn't get involved unless I tell him, can you take a picture of me, like, and a post, right?
Let him off photography.
Yeah. So that's the only time he'll ever get involved. I never get involved with his social media. With Coombs and Tara, it's not even that. Like, I have no problem with Coombs. I have no opinion on him. Tara, I think she's pretty. I've got no opinion, like, I've got no bad opinion on her. No, I actually don't have a bad opinion on her. So I don't really care. I feel like Fizan's just that type of person.
Right.
He'll go over the limit. But if you can give it, then you should also learn to take it.
One thing is, like, obviously...
No, it's not beef. You've told me that yourself.
Nah, it's not, because I know he's not going to pull up, man.
No, it's not beef. It's not.
Let me say one thing. If I'm with my missus, it's not beef. If I'm alone, it's different. I don't promote violence. Violence is not the answer. Because violence causes more violence. If I go and hit Amna, that means that Amna family get involved. That means that I'd have to get people involved, and it's all going to get into problems. Do you know what I mean? Yes.
Can you take your own advice then? If someone wanted to fight you, he'd never think twice, and that's what I hate.
If someone came to me and said, fight me, I'll be honest with you now, yeah? If someone came up to me now and said, fight me, and I was with Amna, I'd say, brother, I don't want nothing to do with it, leave me alone, because I'm with my wife. Like, I don't like to see my wife, I don't want my wife to see me get involved in a problem and something goes sideways. Like, I'm not bragging myself and making myself look big. I'd go drop her phone and be like, yo, you stay here, let me go take care of stuff. That's what I'm like. Never ever have an argument or fight people in front of women or kids. That's one thing I've always realised. Never do that. It's wrong. You wear the trousers in the relationship.
Who?
You.
Me. No, I feel like it's 50-50. Like, if he has an opinion on something that I shouldn't be doing, he'll tell me. Other than that, we just, and vice versa, but other than that, we just, like,
I've always said it with me
lives.
and Amna, it's like, if she has a valid reason for me not to do something and the reason is proper, valid, understandable, I have to accept it. The same way, if I turn around to her and say, well, you can't do this because of this reason and the reason is valid, fine.
Yeah, we can't say to each other, you can't do this just because I'm your wife or I'm your husband and I'm saying it, like, no.
Oh, I don't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you wish Fizan was more mature?
No. Next.
Fizan thinks you're too skinny.
No, but you call me anorexic all the time.
I call it anorexic all the
But
time.
I'm not
That's
anorexic.
how I love.
But I'm
That's
not
how I love.
anorexic.
But if you're a thick woman, guys are gonna like you. Listen, if you're a woman, if you're skinny, guys will like you.
Every guy has every person has their own taste.
Own taste, exactly. For me, it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with the camera. I'm open to anything, but for me, it wasn't Amna's exterior, clearly. Why are you getting defensive about that?
What?
I'm messing,
Did you
man.
just say?
I'm not interested in the exterior. I'm interested in what's inside, because obviously you was there
Yeah,
to
but
a
you
hard
just
time.
said I'm open to anything.
No, I'm open to anything, meaning body-wise, I wasn't bothered. If you was fat, I'd still love you.
Me?
Yes.
I thought you mean like you're open to like any women.
Someone come sort the sister out, man. Someone grab the sister here, man.
No, you.
I'm open to
Those
any.
are
When
out
I
context.
talk about thick women and
So
thin
if
women.
I was fat,
Wait,
you
I talk.
wouldn't love me. You're shallow. You're so shallow. It's unreal.
But at the end of the day, I married you, didn't I? But I fell in love with you, and it wasn't because of your body.
Why are you panicking?
I'm sweating, man. Woo! You stay at home, cook and clean all day, and he goes out to work, then out with his friends. Like she never does anything in his house.
No, I do, but my mother-in-law's made it straight. Like, she told me from day one, she goes, if you want to do something in this house, if you want to put the clothes out, if you want to do the washing, if you want to hoover the house, you can do it. It's up to you. But your main responsibility is cleaning your room, making sure your room's tidy, and taking care of, like, your husband's food and clothes and everything.
Then again, I can take care of my own clothes.
Yeah, like...
I've just got lazy now. I swear to God, when you get married, it's like...
Like, sometimes I'll finish work and I'll have a shower and I'm so tired. Not tired as in physically tired, because I just sit down, my work's pretty easy. So, yeah, so I'm just so tired, I'll just go to bed. And this morning, I heard him, like, get the iron and... What were you ironing, your shirt? Or
my trousers.
his trousers. And in my heart, I was just like, oh my God, like...
It's
I
mine.
forgot. No, but you don't understand, because, like, I told you that I'd have your uniform ironed, but I forgot, and I could hear him ironing, and I just, like, the blanket was over my head, and I was like...
It's a weirdo one. I'm happy, like, if she didn't do it, she didn't do it. But ever since I've been married, I'll be honest with you, you get lazy. Like, she does a lot of stuff for me. So that's why I was saying, and someone asked me on my questions on Instagram, like, what would life be without Amna? I won't know what to do, because now she does everything, and I don't, like, she takes care of stuff, she irons my clothes, you know, Mum puts food on the table. Mum's been doing everything since day one, you know. Amna's come over, took a bit of the stress and ease off her, do you know what I mean? Well, made it easier for her, in a way, because one thing's off her head, do you know what I mean? It's like, she irons my clothes, she takes care of stuff, money-wise, etc., blah, 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 bills, blah, blah, blah. Like, here's the money sorted out, do you know what I mean? So, without her, it'd be like, I don't know what to do. He has more friends than you.
Yeah, like, no, not friends. He knows a lot more people than me. Like, he knows so many people, and it's so annoying because every time we're out, like, he'll be waving at guys, and guys will come up to him, and this is not like his Instagram followers. This is actual, like, people he knows. Whereas me, I have like about 3 friends.
I have my brothers, which I can count on one hand. Do you know what I mean? But then I know a lot of people, like, I know one guy for cars, I know one guy who's a couple of guys who are mechanics, one guy who sorts phones out, you know, I've got a guy who does painting and decorating, I know a couple of boxers, I know...
Alright, sure.
I know shotters, I know people who move that weight. I know a guy, if you ever smash your car, if you need your car sorting, he'll take care of it. I also know a guy, if you need points taken off your license, he'll take care of them points for you.
Next.
I also know a guy called Umar Hanif.
Oh my god.
And Usidin. But obviously can't describe too much information on Umar Hanif except from Robin his airline. I know a guy who wants to get married, his name's Usidin.
Next.
Clearly you're more dominant in the relationship. Brother, you're the jealous type.
You're not the jealous type.
And also this somebody goes on my Instagram, starts going through a picture of one of our customers, yeah? Liked a picture. He didn't even realise he liked the picture. He gave me the phone back. She sent me a screenshot. You like this girl's picture? She had her body out.
No. It wasn't because he liked a girl's picture. It was because of what the picture consists of.
And how old it was. Right, this photo was like probably the 3rd photo she posted.
And I was just like,
no
what the
way.
hell?
I was like, who did this? So, anyways, that someone knew what he liked. Got me in trouble. I'll show video evidence, but she don't believe it, so it's fine. Poor couple living in some shithole. I just spent majority of my couple of months' wages man in this room. Just the room alone, man. I redone the whole house out here, man. I live in a shithole. Because if I lived in a shithole, none of my friends or family would come over straight up.
It's not even about people. It's not even about people coming over. We live in a house. Alhamdulillah, we have food on the table. So what do you mean, poor couple living in some shithole?
Someone saw this movie on, man.
Oh yeah, play that group chat talking about movies.
Right, I ain't gonna bait my boys on, man. The family group chat, yeah, we made a family group chat. That's all I'm gonna express.
Play them one. Please.
Right, so we have a family group chat. But you know, like the mosque committee. Everyone's in the mosque committee, yeah. Basically, it's like that in the family group chat.
Brothers and sisters, Naman is in a bad state. We just need to all pray for him because his burp smell of shit. Brothers and sisters, this is a very weird request, but I would also like to raise £20 for a hammer and chisel due to Sister Amna's feet being a bit abnormal. And we just need to sort this out, just need to clear this. So can we please send that forward to the mosque committee and get that sorted? Thank you very much.
That's the voice in the family group chat. You guys had to persuade your parents a lot to get married.
No.
But I turned around to my dad, I was like, I want to get married to Amna. No problem, I already know where she lives. Gus, I'm not even lying. He knew where she lives before I knew it.
Okay.
You guys don't share your money with each other. Brother, you took like majority of my wage out of you, man. I took majority of her wage as well. I was like 12 o'clock, yeah, McDonald's coming through, cause like them crackers at gyro machines, yeah, go, yeah, I'm getting the McDonald's.
And then I got paid. I showed him. I was like, I got paid before you.
Yeah. So it's a weird
And he was getting vexed. It was like 10 minutes past 12.
Pendragon PLC goes out here, yeah? You're out here, bigger company than her company. You got more dealerships than anything in this world, in the UK. And you man are paying me 15-20 minutes late.
And I was just like, let's go. I've been paid. Like, let's go get food. And he was just like, no, we're gonna wait for marriage to come first. That's it.
But thank you so much, and I'll be releasing some content on my YouTube soon, and you need to stay active.
I will. Inshallah.
Inshallah, as well.
One video a
But-
week. See you after 4 months.
Let us guys know what you guys want, and she'll take care of the rest.
No, guys, I'm gonna start being more active on YouTube and Instagram. But I'm not promising anything.
Alright, so we'll see you soon. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to say bye?